Alright, we up.
We up. We up. What is it? All praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Double honors to Apostle and Elders in New York, Great Millstone, and salutations to you, Akim, that's teaching the truth and put your life on the line for it, man. All right, so today basically gonna be like an open forum. What's gonna come up on our minds, man? You know, by the Spirit. And the brother had the idea. We had the same idea about like how basically Jake is not ready for these times come upon him, man. Mm-hmm. They think basically America's the 2/3 playground and shit. No, I'm called the water park. And America is a dirty ass water park.
Facts.
And so Yahweh basically, he's our father, and the father telling you, hey, you're gonna have to get ready to go home. All this water about to get cut off and stuff.
Facts.
All right. He said, so this was Jake. Jake just playing la 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 la. Think the water ain't gonna be cut off. It's gonna cut off soon. Mm-hmm. All right. So when water cut off soon, it represents America gonna be destroyed, man.
That's right.
All right. So get it. Yes.
I got something for you.
Yeah.
This is a book of Matthew 24 and 36. It says, but of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Alright, so like how the elder Nagab, he was bringing out, like people are just gonna be
outside,
like in the water, and the water's gonna be cut off, man. It's gonna be caught like a thief in the night. Alright, like that's how the Lord's gonna come be when you're not expecting it. Alright, out of nowhere, and you're not gonna be ready. Alright, so we gotta be watching from now, and look at the signs that are coming. To get ready and be ready for him when the Lord comes back, man.
I got a precept for you. This is St. Luke chapter 21 and verse 36. Watch ye therefore and pray always that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass and to stand before the Son of Man. So we gotta watch, we gotta watch. His fire already gonna be kindled, man. And that's what's going on, man. The Lord's stirring up these nations, and He's raising up His men, man. But we gotta go out there and keep teaching, man, because hey, we trying to stand, man.
Mm-hmm. Somebody get Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and seek the Creator of thy youth.
I got a quick precept.
Yeah, go ahead.
This 1 Thessalonians 5 and 2. Yeah, the water. Verse 1. It said, but of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you.
Right, because guess what? It was a different season, time, and place upon heaven, man. Everything have its purpose. Mm-hmm. So he was writing you, telling you that this season, this purpose is finna come.
Mm-hmm. It says, verse 2, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of Yahweh so cometh as a thief in the night. Mm-hmm. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them. Mm-hmm. And that's what's going to come, man. That sudden destruction is going to come upon them when they think it's all, everything is calm and cool and collected.
Could you read that again?
Yes, sir. Verse 2.
Yeah, peace and safety.
Yeah, it says, verse 2, 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 2. It says, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of Yahweh so cometh as a thief in the night. Mm-hmm. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them.
Right. It's just like that Terminator, that movie, Terminator 2, Judgment Day. Mm-hmm. How they was, at the beginning of the movie, how they was all just playing and stuff.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Sarah O'Connor?
Yeah, when Sarah Connor was burning.
Yeah. She fell asleep at the picnic table. And they was all playing and everything, like peace and safety.
Yeah. And then it's like the brightness. the ICBM missile came and melted all those people, man, and stuff.
Mhm.
They was going on like nothing was gonna happen. This was everybody in America. They think America's not gonna come in. They think no missiles not gonna hit this country, man. Because they got this childish idea. All right, and that's the spirit I brought up that America is a water part. They got this childish idea that the water are gonna cut off, man. They not gonna shoot missiles on each other because then they'll have to die out of missiles. But they understand the Most High gonna put that war spirit on them, man, to shoot those missiles upon themselves, man.
That's true. That's why I say peace and safety, man. Hey, they push this peace. But then right when you're not watching, that's when that destruction comes, man. That's why the brother said, hey, you gotta watch and pray always, man. That's the only way we're gonna escape this hellhole, man. Right. By praying and watching and believing in Yahweh Shemel Shai, because these things shall surely come to pass.
Right.
They don't believe in the prophecies. They don't believe that these things shall come to pass. So when they take them as a thief in the night, they're gonna be shitty.
That's why the scripture say, do it, Terry, wait for it.
Yeah. Right. Get that scripture.
I got this Ecclesiastes for you.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead, bring it up.
Ecclesiastes 12, verse 1. It says, remember thy Creator in thy days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh. When thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them, man. And that's what we're supposed to be doing. And remember the Lord. Remember the things that that the Lord told us that shall surely should come to pass, man. Because these evil days, bad times, man, it's approaching very at hand, man. Another, country, I believe Colombia or
Chile.
Yeah.
But I believe it's
Bolivia.
Right. But it's another one just pop up today. It was, I think, Colombia or anyway, but they starting to uprise now.
Yeah.
Over there now.
Oh, they showed what's his name, Bolivia. He like, they got his ass. And would America help?
Yeah.
They said, get your ass out of this office, nigga. You ain't no president.
That's right.
Right.
But
they have found American U.S. Made grenades out in Bolivia.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, you posted up.
That was Ariella.
Ariella posted up. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but the people were recording and they had it on video of how the grenade said made in the USA. So that's how you know America has a hand in all that disruption that's going on down there.
Right.
You know, he's causing division, man. He's a fucking devil.
Right. And that's the Most High put the spirit of the other nations to hate Esau. That's part of bringing Esau down, man.
That's right.
To line back off of what you just said, though, what y'all had said earlier as I was walking in. And like you said, these Edomites going back and forth at each other. But see, remember now, we had a couple of years ago, excuse me, where Putin had just did like a 4 million person test where he made sure that his underground bunkers was working and could house 4 million people. So, you know, what's going to also be on their spirit is if you shoot at us and we shoot at you, I've got more people that can survive it.
Right.
And be able to come out of this and be able to continue on.
See, they said themselves fulfill the prophecy of us dragging their ass out of the
slaves,
rocks.
exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep. In Revelation chapter
exactly.
chapter 6.
Going in chains and the whole
going in chains. You gonna be the chain gang.
Right.
Yep. Hey, they gonna be the king. I'm working on the chain
gang. But they really won't be on.
Yep.
Right. It was Colombia. Yeah, it was Colombian. But this verse 2, this Ecclesiastes 12, verse 2, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong man shall bite himself, and the grinding cease because they are few, and they that look out the window be darkened, man. And that's what you're starting to see here on a mass scale across the whole world, man. A lot of these things is disappearing. Jobs, the economy is collapsing, man. Hey, and that's what we should need to be watching for, man.
Right.
Because this place is being destroyed right before your eyes, man.
And then you got the scoffers and shit. I don't believe the Bible. And everything, like Esau going down their face. But they can't see it. They can't see that they can't see, man.
They got a strong delusion.
They got a strong delusion. They think the water gonna stay on forever, man.
Can I hit back at this real quick?
Come.
This 1 Thessalonians 5:2. Oh wait, was that done with that? Were you done with that? Okay, come. This 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verses 3 actually. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Yeah, when a woman's water break, you know what I'm saying? That's a done deal. It's going to happen.
Right.
Ain't no stopping it. Ain't be like, hey, stop that. Go back
Right.
to the womb. No, it's
Right.
going to happen. Verse 4, it says, but ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day shall overtake you as a thief. And that's what we're doing, man. We're being the watchmen and paying attention, man. First off, we get the Lord gave us understanding of these scriptures, man, and then we're following along by seeing what's going on out here, and it lines up perfectly.
Right.
It's like, okay, so this is supposed to happen, this is supposed to happen. But hey, do we know the day or the time that the Lord come back? No. Hey, only the Father himself knows, Yahweh. All right, and that lets you know that these Christians and stuff like that say like, oh, May 21st or May 19th is when the Lord is coming back. Like,
yeah, cunt. And that dumbass 2019 prophecy, man.
Right.
That little dumb as shit. I can't wait till January come. I can mark you Negroes. I can't wait for that. All right, got scripture out.
Yeah, this is 2nd Ezra 15:1. It says, behold, speak you in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imaginations against thee, and let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
Come, man. Yeah, all on faith. You gonna die, man. Like this nigga left a comment talking about what y'all gonna do, boy. The chip coming out and all this stuff. Hey, we gonna have faith in your hour, man.
That's right.
That's the fuck we gonna do.
That's right.
All right. Yeah, it's a little scary, man. But you gotta go through the trial, man. You gotta fulfill their prophecy. Hey, man, that's selfish, man. You won't go through all the tribulations, man. You being selfish because you being selfish because you not thinking about your brothers, man. Hey, man, if I don't make it, I want my brothers to make it, man. All right, you gotta be fulfilled, man. Whether you like it or not, man, it's going to happen, man. That's what the whole movie franchise, Terminator series, about. They keep trying to delay Judgment Day. It keeps coming up every time, man.
Right.
Whatever they do, you can't delay it, man.
That's right.
All right. Why you think the latest Terminator movie called Terminator Dark Fate?
Because they know their fate is dark.
Dark. It ain't nothing you can do about it.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Somebody got something.
Yeah, I got one.
All right.
This Isaiah 66. Oh no, my fault. 55.
And 6.
Yes. Read it for you, brother. You can break it down. It's Isaiah 55:6. Seek ye the Lord while he might be found. Call ye upon him while he is near.
Right, man. Hey, you gotta seek them. Well, that's kind of plain, but yeah, you gotta seek them while you may be found, man. We out there in the highways and byways, and we're compelling our people to come in and turn. First off, we're showing their transgression and telling them to repent and come back to the Lord, man. All right, and that's we're doing that through the power of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, and He's telling you that, hey, man, get your stuff right. I'm coming back soon, man. I'm coming home.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you better get this house cleaned up and in order, man. All right, and if you don't, then that's your ass, man.
That's right. And then the news night commercial, you saw how people was.
Mm-hmm. And so like, can I say this real quick?
Go ahead.
And the thing is, Esau probably doing that for like speaking as a man, I feel like he's doing that on some trying to sell the Foot Locker type thing or whatever, the shoes and stuff like that. But the thing is, not knowing that he doing that, and we see through the spiritual eye,
Right.
like, yo, it's talking about this, and this.
Mm-hmm.
It's showing all that, and it's a faith booster.
Yeah, it's called predicting programming.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's what it is.
When you show the people something before it happened, man.
Right.
Mhm.
And that's what Esau always do with movies, with shows,
Yeah.
with everything,
Oh, yeah,
man.
Everything.
It did with the chicken on Boondocks. With the
Oh, yeah.
Luke the burger.
Yeah, with
Like
the
The
pepper
Popeyes
juice.
chicken thing.
Mhm.
Just like Trump, man. Trump was in the Simpson cartoon
Simpsons cartoon.
years before he became president.
In DC Animation and DC Comics, Lex Luthor became president. A millionaire became the president. And stuff.
Dang, I forgot about that. Dang, huh?
It's all predictive programming.
It's all predicted program, man.
That's why that's why the scripture say that the election have obtained and the rest were blinded.
Yeah.
You know, because 2/3 of our people, they blinded by that full out commercial. They looking at the shoes like, ooh, You feel me? But we see we see the chariots, we see the missiles, you know, we see people get
Leviathan.
beamed up, Leviathan.
Yeah.
All that's written in the scriptures.
Oh,
What's that scripture? Eye salve in Revelation. We got the eye salve.
Oh, I got you.
I know what you're talking about.
Because like the brother was saying, this is it's all the illuminated ones. You got the left hand side, you got the right hand side. They both share. We both sharing the same information. It's just one side wins, the other side loses, big time. But hey, like the left hand, they showing these commercials on the left hand side. They understand what they're communicating. We understand what they're communicating on the right hand side, because you know we that right hand side call all Yahweh Shem Shai. You know what I'm saying? But the rest of the world is blinded. The rest of the world blinded. They just looking at this for fucking face value, not knowing that hey, there's underlying meanings into all that shit they put, all the shit they put in their movies.
Right.
You know they're witches and sorcerers. They doing the same thing, but it's like it's the Pharaoh and his magicians, and you got Moses and Aaron chewing all that shit up, deciphering all of it, breaking it down through the scriptures, and exposing the truth of it, man.
And the commercial had the Simeon Knight getting beamed up. I think he was so-called Dominic. He beamed up.
Right.
He was like,
Right.
Like you said, based off of the carnality of the world itself, they can't see the spiritual side.
Fact.
Okay.
You got
I
that?
got it right now.
Yeah.
It's Revelations 3, verse 18. It say, I counseled thee to buy of me gold tried in the fire, that they might be rich, and white raiment, that they might be clothed.
So it's talking about the elect. The what's that? Sirach 2, men, acceptable men are tried in the furnace of adversity. This is what we talking about. Go ahead.
It say, and that the shame of their nakedness do not appear.
Right. Hey, so that our sins be blotted out. Go ahead.
And anoint their eyes with eye salve, that they might see.
Right, the eye salve that you might see. So we got that spiritual, we got those spiritual goggles. And we can see shit for what it really is. You know what I mean? We know that this ain't just a commercial. You know, we know that these are the things that are to come, you know?
That's right.
I got a precept real quick. This Wisdom of Solomon 2 and can you get Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 10? Yeah.
Bring it out.
This was Solomon chapter 2 and verse 10. It say, let us oppress the poor, righteous men. Let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the age. And it says, let our strength be the law of justice, for that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth. Therefore let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn,
Right.
and he is clean contrary to our doings.
Right. This is like the mind frame of like the brother said, the left-handed side, basically the Illuminati, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I want to shorten it. You know what I'm saying? You got Illuminati on the left side and you got Illuminati on the right side, man.
That's right.
Because we're the children of the light also.
That's right.
Right? But on the right-hand side.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And it says, he upbraided us with our offending the law and objected to our infamy, the transgressing of our education.
That's why they hate us.
Oh, yeah, they hate us.
That's why they hate
We
us.
fucking up their money. Because
Screwing up their money, pulling down their power source, the whole deal.
Yeah.
Through words.
power, Yahweh Shem Shai.
Vocab had one of the shows. He says that 2 million people in the United States identify themselves as Israelites.
Was it 1 million?
It was 2.
2 million?
2 million.
Ooh, Salaki.
2 million people in the United States identify themselves as Israelites. That's a big number, man.
Yeah.
That's a real big number because like from the elder when Albert Bivens, Yaquar Marshall Ariel started, man, up to now, man, because they said like, it's a bunch of little niggas on the corner.
Right.
Hey, 2 million people, man, that's just the United States.
Right. And that's just what Esau said.
That's what just Esau says, man. And probably bigger than that. That's a threat to him, man. And he pissed off. Yeah, he pissed off, man. He mad.
Yeah, well, if he figured that 2 million people can identify themselves as Israelite, then that means that 144,000 could be fulfilled, and the elect could be in the midst of that, and that's not even counting worldwide.
Right.
So that number in itself, the possibility of that number actually being fulfilled is a major threat because of the fact that That's what needs to happen. It need to go to the ends of the world. The elect need to be sealed, and then the end comes.
Right.
Esau's kingdom, as that sets up right now, it comes to an end.
Right. Yep. Yep.
Facts.
Weird.
I got more. Verse 13 said, he professed to have the knowledge of the Most High, and he calling himself the child of Yahweh.
We do. Go ahead.
And it says, he was made to reprove our thoughts. He is grievous unto us, even to behold.
He is what?
He is grievous unto us,
Right.
even to behold. For his life is not like other men's. His ways are of another fashion.
That's right. We keep our law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability, and that goes clean contrary to this YOLO, you only live once, and all this other kind of shit that they push.
Right.
This Alex Crowley, what was that? What was his? Do as I will.
Do as I will, obey your thirst.
Exactly, all that. So all these different little catchphrases that they put in their different advertisings to push that fucking evil ass fucking side, they don't realize that in the process of, like I said, we are these people, and we do line up with this scripture. Go ahead, Al.
And it says, we are esteemed of him as counterfeits. He abstained from our ways as from the filthiness. He pronounced it the end of the just to be blessed, and maketh his boast that the Most High is his Father.
Yeah, so we say that our spirit bears witness with the Spirit that we are the children of the Most High. So with that being the case, that means that we profess that at the end, when it's all said and done and everything gets settled into the kingdom of heaven, we will be in that as an Israelite being blessed. And you 17 other nations are going to have to deal with 1,000 years of hardcore enslavement. Then the Edomites themselves is going to be totally destroyed. Go ahead.
17 was the point. Let us see if his words be true, and let us prove what shall happen in the end of him. And that's basically what the commercial was going into, man. Because Esau trying to see if the Most High word is true. I'm gonna put these little subliminals out there to the youth and see if they really believe it. See if the Most High really gonna make this come to pass. Which he is, man.
Right.
Which is prophecy.
I got one for you. This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 13. It says, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. And you seen the brothers that are out on the highways and the byways, worldwide, man, preaching forth this word.
Right.
You know, we have all these people that know that they're Israelites. The word is coming out, man, alongside, all the other prophecies that you see about World War III brewing up. You see sedition. Economies failing, sedition among men in various countries. Yeah. It's all lining up together, man. And we're seeing that end is coming, man.
Hey, even the scoffers. That said that in the last days there shall be scoffers. Yeah. Even the scoffers showing up, doing their part.
Right. Hard, boy. Doing a great job.
They don't scoff the Christian church.
Right. Exactly. So you know the church. So you know that the truth isn't there, because it says scoffers will show up. Yeah. Okay, and they're not scoffing them the way they scoff us.
Right, they don't scoff on Joel Osteen. And Joel Osteen locked our people out during the hurricane.
During that hurricane, sure did.
Yeah. You got Kanye West up there on the stage smiling on him and stuff. Man.
He's got such a nice demeanor and whatnot. But when it came time to put up a shut up, that motherfucker was like, y'all can shut the fuck up and stay out my church.
That's right. I got a precept for you. It's Mark 13, verse 13.
Perfect.
He said, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. But he that shall endure to the end shall be saved, man. And that's what it is. Because these people are going to come against the men of the Lord, the prophets, of Yahweh Shemel Shai. They're going to call us bombs and say y'all madness. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about.
Y'all crazy.
You snow dummies.
Yeah.
And then we get ready to hit that season. Snow dummy season.
The proof is in the pudding, man.
Yep.
It's like all this proves that we're those men.
Mm-hmm.
So listen, but at the same time, it just show you the power of the Most High. Going back to the strong delusion, man. Mm-hmm. So it's like, if you don't get this, it's like, okay, well, Most High blinded you. You know what I'm saying? Either for you to not get this at all, or maybe to, you know, the Most High give it the increase. So it may be planted there, and then boom, a little bit later, it's like it just start growing out of nowhere.
And it's poetic justice. When I was a little boy in
You good?
a little boy in 7th grade, man, I had a teacher named Miss Williams, man. She was a fucking nigga one, man. And she take pride in little Douglas ass sons and shit, because he lived in a project of Summer Tough. So one time she asked me what time is it. And you know, I was sheltered. I ain't know shit, man. My mama sheltered me, man, to protect me from these niggas in the streets. You know, she asked me what time it was, and I said the exact time on the clock, and she shook her head and said, "This brother know what time it is and shit." Now you don't know what time it is.
Right.
All right. You don't know what time it is, Miss Will. You got to eat a ICB business.
That's right.
That's right.
That's what 2/3, man. All right.
Yes, sir.
You 2/3, man. You deserve what's coming to you, man.
Yeah.
All right.
I got a precept. This is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
Perfect.
Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry.
It's not even tearing right now, man. You know, this stuff is kicking off. You know what I'm saying? It's like you know that snowball on the mountain? You know what I'm saying?
Rolling down the hill.
Yeah, rolling
Keep
down the hill.
it
It ain't stop. It's not stopping. It got too big now. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to destroy whatever it hits.
It'll get bigger and bigger and bigger. Huh?
And it's speaking, that's how you know we at the end, because it said at the end, it shall speak, it shall not lie.
That's right.
So even though 2/3 don't see it coming to pass, man, we see it, man. We know that the Lord gonna let it come, and we just gotta be patient, man.
That's right.
I got scripture. This is Matthew 16. The Pharisees also with the Sadducees came. This is back what you said, Southside. The Pharisees also with the Sadducees came, and tempting desired him that he would show them a sign from heaven. He answered and said unto them, when it is evening, ye say it will be fair weather, for the sky is red. In the morning it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the skies, but ye cannot discern the signs of the time.
And these people, they can't discern that this is the end times of this kingdom, man.
That's right.
They can't discern that, man. I mean, everything, it's on the news. It's on the news. It's on TV 24 hours and stuff. It's just these people, they just, and they gonna look at another TV show.
That they turn the show.
That they turn, even within that TV show telling you that this is the end of time, they can't see that. Right. They think it's some type of form of entertainment.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, like the series that be on Netflix.
Yeah.
Like they don't pay attention to it. They don't understand them, man.
Like the Purge.
Yeah, the Purge and stuff.
The Purge coming to all the cities in the U.S., man.
Right.
I got one more scripture.
Yep.
I got one more scripture to go behind that. This is Isaiah 8 and 18. Behold, I and the children whom Yahweh have given me are for signs and for wonders in Israel from Yahweh of hosts, which dwelleth in Mount Zion. Mount Zion, what is Zion supposed to represent? A monument. We are the monument. We the ones that's out there as the sign showing you asking for a sign from the Lord. How am I going to know that the end times is this, that, and the other? The men that he going to have out there in the street.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
Yep.
This stuff is when I came to the truth, man, back in like 2011, 2010, 2011, whatever, man. When I came into the truth, man, I didn't experience so many, like, basically, I didn't come across anybody that said they was a Hebrew Israelite. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But now it's like, it's so many, it's like a common thing now. You know, the whole thing with, oh yeah, Russia's gonna be against America and stuff like that. People laugh. They don't laugh at that sign no more. That missile sign. Nobody does that.
Right, come on.
And that's how you know this stuff is not tearing no more, man.
Yeah.
This stuff is like, hey, oh shit, like.
Right.
Yeah. It's coming. You know what that new show? Not new show. It's been out for 3 seasons. Black Lightning.
Yeah.
They showed the what they call it, the Markov, motherfucker. That represents the foreign troops that's on this land right now. They're ready to kill these people, man.
Yeah.
Well, like you said, like Kanasa was saying, you know how when you try to open up your YouTube or whatever, how it buffers a little bit,
Yeah.
and stuff start kind of popping into place and whatnot.
Yeah.
See, the buffering is starting to stop now. All this stuff is starting to pop into place and whatnot. So, what you gonna do when your Howard hits the play button on the fucking nuclear missiles? What you gonna do when he hit the play button on the motherfucking martial law?
When they get hold to 100%.
Exactly, you know. That's it. That's gonna be the end of it.
Hey,
Weird, huh?
just like he said too, because he mentioned about Terminator earlier, man. It was one of the Terminators where you saw the missiles go up, and then it came right back down on the place. You know what I'm saying? On American soil.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they haven't tested the missiles since probably the 50s, honestly, because the last one that got supposedly tested was in 1961, the Tsar bomb in Russia, man. All right, and that was 58 years ago, man.
I got scripture. Jeremiah 28 verse 8. It said, the prophets that have been before me and before they are the old prophets have both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence, man. All right, so that's what we're doing out here, man. These y'all call niggas on the corner. All right, we prophesying the evils of this country, man. We prophesying what's to come, man.
And that's why they feared the prophets back in the day, because when they showed up, they was normally bringing gloom and doom to the table.
That's
you
right.
know, so like when he showed up, a prophet showed up at a town or whatnot. Like, what was that? Was that Elijah when he showed up and they wanted to know what? No, when David was getting ready to be anointed. Was it?
Well, it was Samuel.
Samuel. When Samuel showed up, remember how they didn't know what was going
It's
on.
like that.
Come without peace.
Come without-
Yeah. You come with peace. They were scared. They were like, hold on. Only when a prophet, especially a definite man of the Lord, shows up, he's bringing doom and gloom.
Yeah.
So they wasn't sure what was going on. Now you don't have a man. You have many men that just showed up on the planet.
All over the earth.
All over the earth. All over the earth. You got many men on the planet, and all of them. And see, unlike all these other different Israelite groups, GMS is got that central core that everybody's got to. You got to be in this core. The deal. You got this is the way you teach it. If you don't teach it this way, we got a problem with you.
One man, one body.
That's right. One man, one body. That's right. So that man that you wanted to see that was gonna be out in the corners, that's the GMS, because they the same ones that the standard is this and this is how you gotta do it. If you gonna call yourself trying to label yourself as GMS, you gotta teach it this way. Period. And that's the one truth. And that's why they said it that way. We preach 100% truth because of the fact that, no, I don't know what Apostle Tahar know. No, I don't know what Apostle Gabar know. Hell, I don't even know what Southside might know. But what I do know is what I know, that's what I'm going to teach.
And we're going to bring 100%.
Hey, just keep
without
basic.
filter, man. You know,
We the Israelites.
not mingle with lies.
America gonna be
Straight
restored,
up what
and
it
we
is.
gonna be redeemed.
That's it.
That's all you need to know.
Keep it to the basics. If you can't, you don't have to wing it.
Right.
You don't have to try to figure out if you need to go to Hot Wings or whatever the case might be,
Right.
and figure out what different spices you got to put on it.
Right.
Just tell what the scripture says. This is what's gonna make you the star in the end. When everything you said lines up with this, you line up with this, and everything that you said that came out of this happens.
That's true. Because we got the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shai, man.
Come.
Hey, we come in the stead of Yahweh Shemel Shai. And he's the one that putting a spirit on us to prophesy this and prophesy that, and we come out as one. And we speak in his words, man.
Exactly, ain't our own.
Yeah,
It's not our own, man.
man.
Yeah. That's why they hate us so much. Hey, I got a precept. It's John 7:7. It said, the world cannot hate you, but me it hated. Because I testify of it that the works that are evil, man.
That's right.
And that's what we do. We come in out there week in, week out, and condemn all these people because the Lord told us to do these things, man. That's why they hate us. They hate Yahweh Shai. Hate the Lord the most, man.
They hated him first.
Yeah.
If they hated you, it's because they hated me first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got that.
Can I? Oh,
You got that?
Yeah. Good. Are you sure? All right. This is Amos 8:11. Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh. Hey man, that time is gonna come soon, man, and actually it's quicker than people think, man.
Well, it's coming now. Look at all the pages they delete.
Yeah, I mean, like no YouTube, no Daily Motion. It's gonna be straight up, no internet.
Can't wait.
Can't wait, because when they shut all of that down, we know, okay, hey, there's nobody else to wake up, fellas. So that's it. That's all she wrote.
In the words of Monarchy, woo!
It'd be like the janitor just got through mopping the floor, put the thing on there.
That's
right. Wait till it dry.
You gotta wait till it dry, because there's a lot of blood that's getting ready to flow.
This is 2nd Ezra 5:1. It says, nevertheless, as concerning the tokens, behold, the days shall come that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number, and the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith. So, and that's what's coming, man. The Lord, he's finna start judging people, and he's already judging people in mass. But now he just finna start really doing big numbers, man. All right, and then the truth is gonna be hidden. You know, then because once his word been gone out, he's so merciful. His word been going out for fucking 40 years.
Right.
What since the 70s, right?
Mid 60s.
Right. So shit, you got 40, 50 years of mercy. So now then comes the judgment. So now it ain't shit else to talk about now. The whole world knows about the Hebrew Israelites. You Israelites know you're Israelites, whether you hear or forbear, you know. So at this point, fuck y'all. Now it ain't shit else to talk about.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. You know that's like a motherfucker that you been like this. If you had a particular broad or whatever the case might be, and you've been telling them, look, baby, I ain't really fucking with this. I ain't going for that. I ain't dealing on this. I ain't dealing on that level. Blah 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 blah. And she keeps saying, well, he ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. And then she look up one day and she come in, and all his shit is already out the thing. He got his last bag and whatnot. He on his way out. Because he already moved everything. He just wanted to have that last bag as he leave. So when she got there, she could see. Hey, look, I told you I wasn't bullshitting about this. Yep. So now, I've already made arrangement with the management company. Since you wanted the apartment, they had no problem giving it to you. You can take that $1,200 rent and all the other stuff and blah, 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 and manage it. And she looking at herself trying to figure out, now how am I supposed to do all this? You know I can't do this by myself. But you weren't thinking about that. But can we talk? Like Capo said, ain't nothing to talk about now.
Ain't shit else to talk
Ain't nothing to talk about.
Right.
That's it. Go ahead,
This Amos chapter 5, verse 13.
Perfect.
Therefore the prudent shall keep silent in that time, for it is an evil time. You know, so we know that the evil gonna be rising up, and we ain't gonna tell you people out there no more, man. The Lord gonna hit that off switch, man.
That's right.
You know, once they take us out the streets, man, it's over with. Once they shut the internet down, it's done, man. We know not. We ain't finna keep telling you niggas, man, to get right. We've been talking too long.
Hey,
facts.
Yeah, cause like you said, faith is gonna be gone, right?
Facts.
Why is the faith gonna be gone? Why? Because the elect is gonna be done.
Yeah.
With the election being done, which includes the 144,000, the men, the women, and all the other stuff. That's the faith that he's looking for. So once that faith has been pulled back, there's gonna be no faith out there in the street. All you motherfuckers gonna be ready to deal with is what y'all see now. That ain't faith because you see it now happening.
Hey,
go ahead,
Hey, kids. It's like an announcement. The amusement park is closed right now.
right.
The amusement park is closed right now. People like, oh, what you mean it's closed? What time is it? It's gonna be like, I got sure Amos 8:11. Behold, the days come, said Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor thirst for water, but of the hearing the words of Yahweh. And they shall wander from sea to sea, from the north even to the east, and they shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh and shall not find it.
That's right.
All right. So hey, you ain't gonna see the niggas on the corners that you coined us and stuff.
Right. I got one for you.
Right.
Go ahead,
This is Revelation 7:1. It says, and after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding forth the winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any trees. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living God, And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea. So them 4 angels, man, they were given to hurt the earth, man, to bring destruction upon the earth, right?
Gotta say something.
Yep.
And that's the 2000 prophecy. It didn't happen because the elect had to be sealed up.
Yeah, that's
It was going to happen, but it didn't happen because the elect had to be sealed up. All 12, the elect 12 tribes of Israel had to be sealed up. That's why the American one destroyed. Right? It's still a couple of prophecy had to be fulfilled to you scoffers out there, man.
That's right.
All right, that's right.
Go ahead.
Verse 3 says, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our God in their foreheads. All right, so once that destruction hits, that's how you're gonna know the elect is already gonna be sealed up. You know, there's gonna be no more talking. There's gonna be a famine of the word.
Yeah.
The elect already gonna know what it is, man.
Yeah.
You know.
That's right.
Hey, just like somebody mess with somebody, say, hey man, quit messing with me. And you keep poking at a person, then a person start whooping your ass. Ain't gonna be no talking, man. You gonna put the fisticuffs on you, man.
That's it. Just drop them bees on you.
That was it.
I got a precept for that. This is 2nd Ezra 5:11. It says, one land also shall ask another, and say, is righteousness that maketh a man righteous gone through thee? And it shall say, no. At that same time shall men hope, but nothing obtain. They shall labor, but their ways shall not prosper, man. So hey, you're going to be smoked, man. Hey, they're going to be looking for, hey, what does scripture say? There's going to be a crying for wine in the streets.
Hey,
You're going to be looking, they're going to be looking for the man of the Lord. Like, man, what's that shit they was talking about? Where them crazy ass niggas at? Woo woo. It's going to be over with.
Yeah.
Now you just getting smoked. Now you got fucking Russian and Chinese troops, all right, landing on your ass, parachuting,
drones.
right, paratroopers, drones, fucking
the outer animals chasing down the street.
yep, all that shit. You gonna have all that shit out here for you, man, because you despise this word. So now you got to dwell in them torments.
Hey, it's gonna be like, I thought that was a Foot Locker commercial.
Right, right.
Somebody gonna say it,
Right.
These Nikes ain't doing shit for me.
Right.
That's it. This fucking line is fast.
So I'm gonna come back, hey, just do it.
Right,
Right.
They gonna take out the run. Them motherfuckers gonna bust in half, man. Made in China and shit. Man. shit gonna be smoked, man. Smoked.
You got scriptures?
I got
What you looking at?
I got one. This is Psalms chapter 110, verse 2. It says, Yahweh shall send the rod of thy strength out of Zion, rule down in the midst of thine enemies. Thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power, in the beauties of holiness from the womb of the morning. Thou hast the dew of thy youth. You know, and the people are going to be willing in the day of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai's power, man. Yeah, but for a lot of you Jakes, you know, you 2/3, man, it's going to be way too late, man. All right? There's going to be no repentance. Hey, man, the doors of mercy are going to be closed, man.
Say that again. The doors of what?
The doors of mercy are going to be closed.
The doors of mercy gonna be closed, man.
Hey Capo. Hey Capo. Remember that motherfucker that came through there talking about, let me get this 50 stacks and I'll be back.
The Mason.
That motherfucker he'll be down there talking about, what, man, come on, I ain't even got the 50 stacks, man, but where they at? Where they at?
Right. I remember that nigga.
Yeah, that nigga had that motherfucking half-ass ball cap on and whatnot. Yeah.
I could just imagine. You gonna see niggas,
Harvey Gap.
they not gonna find them, but they gonna be having like Bible studies and shit, trying to figure out what's going on, all this shit, listen to gospel music, that they's gonna say that.
Yeah. No, they gonna look for Joel Osteen.
Yep.
He gonna be somewhere, maybe in a bunker if he got that much bread.
They gonna kill him.
Right. They're
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
real
they
kill
they
him.
probably going through this motherfucker.
Right, he don't take no
They
more.
definitely
Right.
going through
You
fake
over that
motherfuckers.
church, motherfucker.
Right. Your
they
local
go-
pastors gonna be getting the shit beat out of them. They gonna get
That's
beat
it.
to death.
That's
Yeah.
it.
All right. All your fucking, if Farrakhan, if he ain't taken out by then, niggas gonna Malcolm X his ass out.
They gonna
That's
chase
right.
They gonna
Hey,
chase
get out of my
Sonetta
pocket.
down the street.
Hey, they
gonna kill Sonetta.
They gonna beat the black off Sinetta.
Yep.
All right. Hey man, all them false prophets, man, they gonna get beat.
That's right.
You know, and it's gonna be a great judgment.
It's gonna be a great day to praise, man.
That's
Yahweh
right.
Hashem Yahushai,
That's
man.
right.
Because we wait for these things, man.
That's right.
See, everybody think that we crazy and this and that, but no. We want these things to come, man. This is the only way we're gonna get to the kingdom of heaven and things to be righteous. Can you get
I got it.
Second Ezra 4?
I got it. I got it. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 4, verse.
I'm in 2nd Ezra.
Oh, so this is 2 Ezra chapter 4, verse 26.
Mm-hmm.
Then answered he me and said, the more you search, the more you shall marvel, for the world hasteth fast to pass away, and cannot comprehend the things that are promised to the righteous in time to come. For this world is full of unrighteousness and infirmities.
And that's what it is. This place is just total darkness, man.
You got transgender teaching kids and shit in the damn church.
Yeah, that's an unrighteous, that's infirmities, man. It says, but as concerning the things whereof you ask me, I will tell thee. For the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the...
Meaning what? If we don't prophesy about these things, hey, these things cannot be overturned, man. If we don't tell Esau his kingdom is going down, hey, and Jake don't know his enemy, how would they know the things that surely shall come to pass, man?
That's right.
So we have to talk about these things, these false prophets, the destruction.
That's right.
So these things shall surely, so the Lord can be unblameless, and these things that surely come to pass, man. The blood can be off our hands. Keep going.
It says, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good.
And what's good? What we waiting for? The kingdom of heaven.
That's right.
We waiting for Yahweh Shai to come rule forever, man. So we can get out this hellhole, so we can get out these wicked people, the month from these wicked people, man. Especially these fucking heathens, man.
That's right.
We tired of all this shit, man. So we can be in our homeland, the promise that the Lord gave us.
Yep.
So we can have that milk and honey, good food. Hey, don't have to work.
Fact.
All these things, man.
The agony of listening to all these false ass doctrines, man.
Yeah.
Man, I can't wait to get
The
a break.
vexation.
Man.
That's exactly to hear Israelite men on your daily move through whatever work conditions you have, place their faith in some shit that you see sinking.
Madness, right? Or man, and then we can just finally enjoy our people, man.
Right. Right.
Because all this shit that they talk about is madness. The things they do, they fuck each other over.
Yep.
This shit need to come to a stop.
That's right.
And it's coming, man. So that we can really enjoy ourselves, man.
That's
Ain't
right.
no fucking enjoyment in this place.
They
And
can't get
also,
something.
I was gonna say,
Go ahead.
also have peace of mind, man.
Right.
You don't have to
That's right.
face your demons, man. You know, you will tell the demons what to do.
Yeah. or like you said, the programming that has you in a position that you don't go off. You can't go off. You always in a good light when it comes to Yahweh Shai.
Always living honorably, not stealing, you know,
Right.
or dealing, fucking doing in your brother, you know. That's how you see now, man. The world is full with killing, you know, lies, deceivery, all right, injustices day by day.
Like Edomites.
It's because the wicked are ruling, man.
That's
You
it.
know, as the king is, so are the subjects, man.
Exactly. You got the basis of men in charge, so the planet is becoming a cesspool and a basis of fucking places.
Can I get
Go
this?
ahead.
This is 2 Peter 3:10.
Perfect.
But the day of the Lord Yahweh will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. All right, that's that thermonuclear fire, man.
Yep.
It's gonna burn down those elements, man. It says the earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up, man. The whole earth was built there, and all the works of the people that they work. What are they working right now? Homosexuality, all right,
Adultery.
pedophilia, adultery, you know, thievery, murder,
Stuff.
you know.
They disrespectful. They big time your parents and shit, man.
Yeah, committing
It's
adultery,
wicked as hell, man.
fornication.
Oh man,
All that shit, man. All that shit.
Covetousness.
Witchcraft.
Witchcraft like a motherfucker.
Heavy.
Heavy in the witchcraft.
idolatry,
Yep. Idolatry. Heavy, man.
heavy, especially amongst the Northern Kingdom, man.
Yeah.
So-called Latinos and Native Americans, man.
Nah.
That's why Mexico and all them Latin countries, they be getting heavy ass judgments lately, man.
Yep.
You know,
Cause they into that what? Bruja.
brujeria.
Brujeria.
Santeria is where they actually worship death, man.
Yeah.
What it tell you?
It's a death skeleton.
Yeah, they do.
They call it La Santa Muerte, which muerte means death.
That's the
Leave E from alone. He said he fucked with idols.
Join
Yeah,
idols.
that's
Leave
why
him alone.
Alone.
That's it, right? Hey, shit, that's
Hey,
what
that's the best advice.
I got a little bit more on this. If I made this verse 11, it says, "Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons are ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?" Man. And that word conversation goes into, if you go to the definition, it means your conduct. So if we know that the world's going to be burnt up and the works that are therein, what manner of person are we supposed to be, man? What is our
Mannerism.
our mannerism supposed to be, right? Our conduct, all right? It's supposed to be likened unto the godliness of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, what He has told us to do, all right? Doing it with us working His will, right? But I'm gonna keep going. It says, "Looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of Yahweh, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and all the elements shall melt with fervent heat." Like we're hastening to this day. Verse 13, it says, "Nevertheless," because we are hastening to this day. 13 says, "Nevertheless," even though this is all going to happen, "we, according to His promises, look for new heavens and new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness," man. And that's why we're looking forward to the destruction, man. Because we know that once this place gets destroyed, it gets uprooted. Now righteousness can be planted again, man. All under the order of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua and His commandments, man, which is the only way to live. The only way we're going to live at peace and be righteous and have a righteous way of living, man.
That's why I said Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of that follow it. Because once this place destroyed, that's our beginning. That's when we gonna be able to rule with Yahweh Shai. Lord willing, we don't be part of that. That's
right, man. You can't build this. You can't build. Look, man. Our people, Israel, so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American, and Speckled Scout abroad. We cannot build a kingdom within this kingdom, man.
No.
Okay.
The Elder Malcolm said all the time, you can't build sugar on shit.
Right.
That make no sense.
I mean,
man.
who want to eat the sugar sitting on shit?
Right.
These niggas.
GMO.
But that's what these niggas doing. That's what these niggas are doing.
Sugar shit sandwich.
Shit sandwich.
I'm gonna put a little sugar. I'm gonna take a little sugary.
A little hot sauce on that.
I was thinking hot sauce on chips.
You put sweet on
Hey,
shit.
hey. And it's funny that you said that because if you think about it, that's pretty much what chitlins is.
Yeah, it is.
Hot sauce
Smell
on
like
shit.
shit, but it's
Smell like shit.
It's hot sauce on shit.
hot sauce on shit.
Put hot sauce on shit. Pig intestines, shit.
Pig gators.
I got another one if I may.
Go ahead,
This is Isaiah 48:17. It says, "Thus saith Yahweh, thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel, I am Yahweh thy power, which teacheth thee to profit, which leadeth thee by the way that thou shouldest go." It says, "Oh, that thou hadst hearkened to my commandment, then had thy peace been as a river, and thy righteousness as the waves of the sea," man.
Ooh.
Shit, if we would have followed Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, it was all meant for us to profit, so that the land can bring forth in abundance, so there won't be unrighteous dealings amongst our brethren, so forth, so forth, man. You see, nowadays our water is polluted, our air is polluted, our food is polluted.
People are polluted.
Yep, their mind defiled.
Yep.
Hey, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is truly our Savior, man. He's our Redeemer. He's gonna save us from this hell, man.
That's right.
All right.
Got a precept.
No.
Oh, are you done?
Yeah.
Okay. This is wisdom. No. 2nd Ezra, chapter 16. I'm gonna start at the top. He said, "Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria.
Yeah.
Gird up your gird up yourselves with cloths and sack of sack and hair. Bewail your children and be sorry for your destruction is at hand." It's coming soon.
That's right.
A sword is set upon you, and who may turn it back? So who's gonna turn it back, right? A fire is set among you, and who may quench it? Who's gonna quench it? Who's gonna put that fire out?
Who's gonna tell us nuclear missile? Don't go where your program. It don't blow up at that point in time.
And the thing is, the Most High is the one that's controlling all this, man.
Exactly.
You can't turn that back. It says, verse 5, plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away?
Right.
May any man drive away an hungry lion in the woods? Or may anyone quench the fire and stubble when they have begun to burn?
Mm-hmm.
May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer? Nuclear destruction.
Yep.
The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? So, and then it says, a fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? He shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? Yahweh shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence?
Son,
At his presence,
it's
man.
gonna be just like
Woo!
that.
Gonna be mighty, bro.
Yep.
He gonna be pissed.
Yep.
That's cold.
He gonna be pissed on a whole different level.
Right.
And like Capo say, ain't no more talking about this.
It's the
He turns to powder. Him showing up. Damn.
And that's also proved, man. All these other nations that think they got next, they don't, man.
No, right.
Wait a minute, don't go. They got next. The ass whooping.
I got a precept. This second Ezra chapter 16 and verse 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow, his arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss. When they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. And like the brothers were going into, man, who gonna bring them arrows back? Who gonna bring them missiles coming from where they going to, man? They gonna hit their target, man, wherever they were sent to go, man. Because it's the spirit of Yahweh Shai, man.
Right.
Yeah,
And
the scripture says that he's gonna be in there, in them missiles. So when we talk about Russia having this kind of guided missile or this person having that kind of guided missile, what we're saying is this: since it's all part of the will of Yahweh Shai, guess what? Those missiles are gonna be guided. They gonna have a guidance system way above what you thought. Okay, way above what you thought. And they're not gonna miss their marks. You're not gonna be able to blow them up in the middle of anything or any of that. They're gonna do exactly what they meant to do. The 1.5 million people that this particular missile is sent to go kill is gonna kill that 1.5 million.
Right.
And Yahweh gonna be pleased with it because that was his word.
And you're gonna be
And
on running to Africa trying to hide.
Right. So all this being what it is, this is how it's gonna come down the pipe.
Right.
Y'all not gonna be able to get around this. These missiles are designed to, and look at the number, 200 million missiles. That means that shit is gonna be beat to powder. Like that movie when they went to get that Bussy boy up and what was that? Where they was trying to, where the angels they had a Edomite and this broad going around trying to tell all these people they were part of the chosen.
Oh, the unknown.
The unknown,
Yeah,
right?
that's
That
it.
thing.
Yeah, the unknown.
But the part that struck me, the whole thing was spiritual, but the part that struck me was the motherfucker that, first of all,
Knowing.
The
knowing. That's it. Yeah, that's it. The knowing.
Okay, so the part that really struck me was first of all, if you're part of the elect, you cannot become part of the unelect. If you're part of the election, you can't then not be part of the election.
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously you was never meant to be that anyway. But what was profound at the end of that thing for me was when that motherfucker went to try to go back in the house and he tripped. And they showed one nuclear missile going off behind him. Boom, right? But then while he was on the ground, you heard 4 or 5 more of these motherfuckers go off.
Yeah.
But now the waves hadn't hit his ass. So you about to get swept with 4 or 5 different waves, because if you can hear it, it's coming your way.
Yeah. Just like the Edomite family, they all partnered up together, just accept that
Right.
they fake.
Right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. If you can hear it, it's coming your way.
Yeah.
So now you got 5 waves of nuclear destruction, melting fervent heat coming your motherfucking way. That's how you gonna get turned into powder. That's how you gonna be a motherfucking dust. That's how the Lord says he's gonna turn this into a fucking desert.
I got a precept for you.
Go ahead, Oz.
It is the book of Judith, chapter 1, verse 7. It says, even the Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh, are set for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire, man. So, hey, just like Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed for their fornication and going after strange flesh, same thing America does, promoting that homosexuality, transsexualism, you know, all these different isms, you know, bestiality,
right,
too, which they do under the shadows, pedophilia, right? They're going to suffer that same destruction that Sodom and Gomorrah did. Is that eternal fire, man?
Actually, it says that Sodom and Gomorrah is going to be have been better off than what's getting ready to come down the pipe here on America. It says that would Sodom and let's deal with Sodom and Gomorrah. Just a quick recap.
Yep.
Abraham and Lot, more cattle, more livestock than any people had seen. Gets to a spot, and Abraham say, "You pick a spot. Whichever way you go, I'm taking the other." Lot picked the greenest of the pastures. And now, that same area don't grow shit to this day.
Right. Yeah, because King David gave him the choice.
Yep.
Which pasture he wanted to...
Abraham.
And it got high radiation over there.
Radiation, sulfur, fallout, the whole deal.
You know, radiation, I think it turns some type of blue color.
Yeah, no,
this shit turns purple.
Yeah, no, they got the brimstone that's left over there. When they burn that, they burn a blue flame. Now, my son can bear witness. I was an inspector, and we had welding and all kinds of stuff at the spot that we was at. Mm-hmm. What they used to weld, when they welding like rivets or welding seams and stuff together on iron, is a blue flame. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's when you got that big dog ass goggle on and shit and whatnot, looking like Darth Vader and shit. So anyway, you can see, when you got that on, you can see the metal melting underneath it. That's a blue flame. Mm-hmm. That purple ain't some shit they had even seen before.
Right. That's not invented.
Okay. So a purple flame, which is a whole different ultraviolet color, deeper than blue, is what this shit burned by. Man, y'all don't have a clue of the wrath that Yahweh shot. Not the fact that he can also bring the fucking cheat codes. Like when Polite came out there and went into the home with the rape doctrine. Yeah. He said that if anybody was to get his daughter, that would be one of his biggest fears. Well, when your daughter came up, what did the Lord do? He played with that cheat code on your head. He flipped the switch, made your daughter show up missing. You ain't know what the fuck was going on for X amount of time, and this, that, and the other. You was bugged the fuck out, all that shit. Then he turned the code back up. Exactly.
Yeah, he scoffed us at then. He like,
then he flipped the switch back down. Let her come back. Oh, you good now. Right. What's going to happen when I turn that switch on and let about 60 motherfucking foreign troops go through your door?
Yeah, because then, like, when it's doing...
While you standing there and you can't... And didn't you shoot up the Bible? Where your AR-15 at now, motherfucker?
Yep. And when he got his daughter back, he went back to the same program, scoffing at the prophet.
See what I'm saying? Yeah. So he didn't even understand. He didn't even understand what he said. How the Most High showed that cheat code to him, and how he could terrorize him with it. Turned it back off, let it come back, and then you went back to this shit. So like I said, when he flip it this time, you might have 100, 200 motherfuckers. Hey, Capo, would that be something if he got a regiment lined up to fuck his daughter?
I hope so.
A regiment is 500 men, man. A regiment is 500 men lined up. You talking about if your daughter got raped, how you will lose your mind? You ain't got enough bullets in that AR-15 for a regiment, bruh.
They gonna rape him.
Family,
right?
So you got like different wives and stuff.
Exactly, they going through everybody.
Right, so they gonna bring his worst nightmare. Damn, what's that scripture on that? His most gonna bring worst nightmare on him, man.
Fucking Egypt with faggots, Canaanites.
Oh, I got it. Yeah, your fear. Yeah, worst fears. I got it. Hold on. Right. Yeah, man. But that's what's gonna happen.
Are you talking about Isaiah?
Yeah, it's somewhere in there. I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it. Yeah, Proverbs chapter 1 verse 27.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna start at 26.
Yeah, they can even prove their own way.
Okay, I'm gonna start.
Just
I'm starting 24.
Find a good spot.
Yeah, Proverbs chapter 1 verse 24. Because I had called and he refused, I have stretched out my hand, no man regarded. Right. How your house stretches a hand? By sending us out there on the highways and byways.
And here's the thing, like you said, he sends us out in the highways and byways, and you approached the preeminent men of this.
Yep.
The preeminent men. It didn't get no higher. It don't go no higher than Apostle Todd and them out there in New York. You
Right.
approached them.
The top dog.
The top dogs.
Yeah.
Wisdom and knowledge on a whole different scale. And you went up there on that motherfucking Malachi York shit.
Right.
And they was trying to, and they didn't cuss you out. They didn't tell you to beat it.
Right.
They was literally trying to deal with
He
you.
was like, in the kingdom, you gonna get young. And so hard try to tell him, like, during ancient times, that's how our people was a nation. When a woman at 12, she hits her flower,
Yeah, whenever
she's
she
a
hit her
grown
flower.
woman.
Whenever
And
she hit her flower.
she's ready
Yeah,
for her
children.
father. And she's ready for her father to give her away, man.
Right.
All right. So when the kingdom come back, it's gonna go back like it was before.
Right.
Right. It ain't gonna be like you gonna sit there, we horny and we you know, niggas hold their balls and stuff. Listen, it ain't gonna be like that. It's gonna be in order, man. When that young girl turns a certain age and she go to womanhood, her father gonna give her away to a man.
To a man.
And she gonna be excited, man. She gonna be set. You know, she be given to a man of the Lord.
Right.
You know, she's gonna be set for life. She knows she's gonna be taken well care of.
Right.
You know, groomed to grow to be like an Israelite woman, like
Right.
which were known to be decent women, not like
Right.
whores, man.
Right.
That's against the law. We're
And-
not supposed to make whores.
And,
the law.
the man Lord gonna be 12 and up.
Exactly. And she's gonna be given back to Genesis where it says her desire
Yeah.
Right.
shall be toward her husband.
Now I'm just guessing because we gonna have new godlike bodies. It's not gonna be like a little girl with teacup titties
Right.
and she wearing a Barney book bag. No, man, we gonna be gods, man. All right, it might be like she's 12, but she look 20.
Well,
You know?
or speaking as a man, like I said, you go give your daughter to a reputable man.
Right.
And as a son that you've had, as he's growing up, when he gets of age, right? He's a man at 12, but maturity-wise, all this stuff can. This is back and forth. That's what I said. You gonna have so many women, you're not gonna worry about a 12-year-old just because she's in her flower.
Right.
Okay? You ain't gotta worry about that, man.
You niggas just ridiculous, man.
Right.
But just so polite, he showed up to the elders, everything. Most High showed, put his word fear. The daughter came up next. Then he went back to scoffing and shit.
Exactly.
Hey, that's why the scriptures say a lot of these people gonna seek death and shall not find it, man. And when these things come upon these people,
Exactly.
they're
want to die.
They're gonna wish they died, but the Lord gonna keep holding on and keep going on. You might go out just like Amos said. You might walk in the street a bear and meet a bear or a lion. Go in the house, a serpent bit you, man. All these death is gonna find you, and then you gonna get that ultimate death, and that's that missile, man.
Hey, I got something for you.
Exactly.
Hey, this is the book of Jeremiah 44:4. It says, "Howbeit I sent unto you all my servants the prophets, rising early and sending them, saying." Yeah, come on, 44:4. This is the mercy, the mercy that
Exactly.
the Lord is allowing to us, man. It says to get right before the destruction comes. It says, "Oh, the prophets saying, oh, do not this abominable thing that I hate, but they hearken not, nor incline their ear to turn from their wickedness, to burn no incense unto other gods. Wherefore my fury and my anger was poured forth and was kindled in the cities of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem, and they were wasted and desolate as this day," man. And we know that Jerusalem is a people before it's a place, right?
Yep.
You know, and so the same thing that was going on before is happening now, man. You're not hearkening unto the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, turning away from idols, man. You guys still following these holy days, you know, celebrating your destruction. All these holidays that Esau Edom gives you, they're
destructive.
Mainly they're all rooted in paganism, man.
That's it.
You know, so you're worshiping all these devils, man. You know, hey, and the Lord's gonna, you know, jack you up, man. You're not giving him credence for giving you your life, you know, creating you, man. He's the creator. And people are rejecting him, man.
That's the real thing. You're supposed to be thanking your house.
Hey,
That's right.
and here's the funny thing, like you said, mentioned on the Polite. Polite came out and learned. He actually learned. Because then he went to the Khazars and other people.
Right. Harry Rosenberg.
Exactly. And started breaking stuff down. And remember, and went in and had did his own research as far as the scriptures, because to hear something off the apostle's mouth is one thing. To then be able to know in the scripture where it's at and this, that, and other, you had to either go back and listen to what he said and then found it for yourself and read it, got the complexity of what was being said and all that.
Well, he said out of his own mouth, he said he was almost convinced to being a Hebrew Israelite.
He sure did. He said that. So all these things, all these things are gonna come back to bite you all. You ones that was part of an Israelite camp and fell away, especially a GMS camp, and fell away. That's many stripes.
Yeah.
They was never with us.
Right. That's what I said. They was among us. We had niggas among us.
Yeah. Or spreading false doctrine.
That's right. Yeah. False doctrine. I remember, I can think of one that's cracked me up, but I don't even want to say that no more on film or on camera. But that's what I'm saying. Y'all don't understand the non-enduring or having no endurance for this work has set you up for.
Right.
Okay.
Having no endurance has set you up for a worse punishment. And for you ones that came around and picked up stuff and then went back and was out there in the world and never fully grasped this or that, but now you know you're Israelite, that's condemnation as well.
Well, it basically goes to discipline.
Exactly.
Discipline, man. And you got to be disciplined in the truth. So that's the only way you're going to obey Yahweh Shema Rashai, man. If not, you're going to fall. You're going to do things your way. You're going to see things your way. Right. And it's only one way, and that's through him.
Right.
That's how we're going to get out this place, man. Through Yahweh Shema Rashai. That's right. So if y'all got anything else? Nah. You got it.
I got, you got some? I got one. This is Proverbs 22:8. He that soweth iniquity shall reap vanity, and the rod of his anger shall fail. And that word vanity is trouble. So if you sow some bullshit, you're going to get smoked.
Hey, like El Tall say, this is the mob.
Yeah, this is the mob, man.
Blood in, blood out, baby.
Kosher Nostra, man. You know? So, yeah. So we hope this was edifying. All praise, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakakodash.
Double honor to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone. Salutations to the hopefully elect. Shalom and a Baba Ball.
Shalom.